After a disappointing April setback, Spencer Strider is back. The Braves strikeout king makes his highly anticipated return tonight in the nation's capital.
Nationals trying to deliver a little payback after they dropped 3 of 4 at Truist Park just last week. Verdugo, Riley, and Ozuna, the top 3 against Mitchell Parker.
Man that the Braves just saw in Atlanta at Truist Park.
And he was okay, didn't get through 5 innings, gave up 4 runs. Overall, he's been kind of a league average pitcher.
Sends a 2-hopper to the left side. Jose Tena ranging, and a strong throw for out number 1.
Nice scoop by Lowe on a low throw, with Tena ranging far to his left, reaching out. Then he did a full 360 and still got the throw in range for Lowe to scoop it out. Here's Austin Riley. Riley at 287, 8 homers.
Swinging a tip held by Keibert Ruiz. Went back to the curveball and has his first strikeout.
So the Braves go down 1-2-3. So a good start for Parker. We head to the bottom of the first inning. No score into the bottom of the first inning. Spencer Strider walking up the back slope of the mound. He'll be facing Abrams, Wood, and Lowe here in the bottom of the first inning.
Had to start in Toronto, tweaked his right hamstring, went on the IL April 21st, and now here he is, just under a month later on May 20th, ready to go.
Big hopper over the mound, darting to his left behind the mound, Riley, and is able to glove it and make the catch. Boy, he went a long way to get there.
Now James Wood.
You don't want to let him get comfortable. You don't want to let him get into a rhythm. If he's throwing his heater and knows he can get ahead, then it makes his other stuff that much better. So I think you got to attack the fastball.
Wood swinging 3-0, and he sends one past Riley, shaded into the 6 hole. James Wood, another ball off his bat north of 100 miles an hour. What else is new?
So Nathaniel Lowe, who's not had many hits of late, just 4 for his previous 42, delivers a single. And the Nationals have something going against Strider. First and third, 1 out for Keibert Ruiz. Checks in at 280 with a couple of homers. 4 for 15 with a couple of doubles against Spencer Strider. Swing a line drive, hook to right, down the line. It's going to be a fair ball. Wood will score. Lowe's digging for third. Ruiz for second. White will throw it in toward the plate, and it's cut off. So 3 hits in a row, and the Nationals on the board first, lead it 1-0 as Ruiz delivers an RBI double. His 18th RBI of the year, and the Nationals greeting Spencer Strider very rudely here in D.C.
1-0 Nationals. Here's Luis Garcia. It's a very lefty-heavy lineup for Dave Martinez tonight. In fact, there are only 2 right-handed hitters in there.
Louis lines one out to right. That'll get down for a base hit. Nats will go station to station and now have a 2-0 lead.
4 straight hits for Nationals batters. Single by Wood, single by Lowe, double by Ruiz, single by Garcia. Only 1 out. Here's Josh Bell.
Bell is off to the worst start of his career, 156.
In the dirt, gets by the catcher. Ruiz is coming in. He will score without a play.
And it looked like Murphy and Strider might have gotten their signals crossed right there.
Nationals with a crooked number here in the first inning tonight.
Strider does get the strikeout, his first of the ball game, and there are 2 down.
And a very awkward swing from Josh Bell.
22 pitches for Spencer here in the bottom of the first inning. And now call the batter, right-handed hitter. Runner at second goes. Strider steps off and runs right at Garcia. Runs him at the second base bag, and now he puts the tag on it.
That should not happen. Garcia's picked off, caught stealing, 1 unassisted. Unassisted.
Shades of Livan Hernandez.
Mitchell Parker and the Nationals leading the Braves 3-0 into the top of the second inning. Matt Olson will lead off for Atlanta. And Matt, coming off a big series at Fenway, hit a few home runs and leads it off in the top of the second.
Matt Olson straight away center field. Well struck. Cruz at the wall. It is gone.
And Matt Olson blasts another one out of here. That is his 10th homer of the year, and the Braves on the board. It's a 3-1 game as he just hit one to the deepest part of the yard.
One thing about Parker is he does not allow home runs. That is only the 2nd home run that he has allowed this season. He's the only qualified starter in baseball to only have allowed 1 home run. Well, that is no longer.
So Parker, who gives up the long homer, gives up a bloop double, now faces Eli White. White has filled in very well, although a much different kind of player than Ronald Acuna Jr., who's on his rehab assignment.
Eli White gives it a ride out to left center field. At the wall, off the top of the wall. Ozzy's going to come home, and Eli White with an RBI double. The Braves striking right back here in the second inning.
Coming off the bat, it looked like he might have had one. Just missed a homer to left center, and he went down to get that breaking ball.
And the Braves have answered quickly to the Nats' crooked number in the bottom of the first.
And now it's Michael Harris to the plate with a chance to tie the game with a base hit right here. Runner at second, 1 out.
Harris out to left center. That's going to get down. It's going to be a fourth extra base hit here in the second for Atlanta, and it's going to tie the game at 3.
RBI number 27 for Michael Harris.
A homer and 3 doubles against Mitchell Parker in this frame.
Tena, who doesn't strike out very often, goes down looking, and 2 down in the inning.
Here's the center fielder, Dylan Cruz. Cruz hit a big 3-run homer in Baltimore on Sunday, one of his 2 hits. He faces Strider for the first time. Swinging a fly ball left field. This one is deep. Way back it goes. Verdugo to the wall, looking up, and it is gone. Nationals back in front, 4-3. Dylan Cruz on a 3-0 pitch. It's a soaring drive right down the left field line for his 7th home run of the season. Cruz has homered in back-to-back games. He turned it loose on 3-0 and hit it a ton. Abrams hit by a pitch for the 4th time this year. CJ, when he gets hit, he likes to run, try to turn that hit by pitch into a double. Here's James Wood.
Pick off up at first base, and he throws wild. Goes to the sidewall. Abrams up on his feet, heads for second. Makes a big turnaround second. Olsen gathers, throws to third. Riley leaps and keeps it. Oh, now taken off for the plate now, Abrams, and they got him in a rundown. Where was he going? They throw to the bag and they get him. Wow.
The first inning ended with a bizarre running sequence. This one was even more bizarre to end the second.
CJ thought the ball had been thrown away, but Riley caught the high throw, and CJ's hung up between third and home, and will leave James Wood at the plate. Oh my.
So 1 on, 1 out, top of the order, and CJ Abrams.
First pitch swinging, fly ball out towards left center field. Michael Harris comes along and he dives and hit the grass. Trapped it out there. That'll be a base hit out of C.J. Abrams.
How about a 3-pitch inning to 3 batters? 2 on, 1 out.
So the walk to Wood will load him up now for Nathaniel Lowe.
Well, listen, it's not ideal. Obviously, bases loaded with just 1 out. However, mention how good Wood was and has been this year against left-handed pitching. That has not been the story so far here for Nathaniel Lowe. So this may be a better matchup.
Swung on, line drive left field. Moving over is the left fielder, Verdugo. He makes the catch for the out. Runner tagging, throw to the plate. Not in time. Jose Tena scores, and the Nationals have a 2-run lead. The other runners hold. Abrams at second, Wood at first.
The batter will be Keibert Ruiz. And with the Braves now trailing by 2 runs and getting late in this game, he's got to lock in and find a way to get Ruiz. And that swung on and popped up. Shallow left field. Nick Allen backpedaling, looking up into the D.C. night. Makes the catch in shallow left for out number 3. But a big run across for the Nationals on the sac fly by Lowe.
Nationals hoping to close out game 1 of the series and make it 4 wins in a row, and they'll turn to their closer, Kyle Finnegan.
14 saves this year, and he'll go for a 15th, which would tie him for the most in Major League Baseball this season.
Here he has a 5-3 lead, facing Matt Olson. It's hit in the air to left field. James Wood moving in. Now he settles, and he makes the catch. Lazy fly to left for out number 1. Murphy, right-handed hitting catcher.
Since that 3-run second inning for the Braves, they have had just 3 hits, and all 3 have been singles.
Busts his bat.
Good angle.
1 help out to CJ, who will take care of Murphy for the second out. And the Nationals now 1 out away from their 4th straight win.
It's up to Ozzie Albies to keep the Braves alive here in the 9th.
Swinging, it's poked on the ground to third. It's fielded by Tena. He sets and he throws in time, and the ball game is over. Nationals win it 5-3. Win number 4 in a row. Save number 15 for Kyle Finnegan, tying him for the Major League lead.